let's continue, and let's continue with our dear Jill Douka. Jill Douka is our chair in Greece. Is the Director of Studies and Global Academy of Coaching, the only academy of coaching in Greece and in Cyprus, with an exclusive English-speaking and Greek-speaking online curriculum certified by the International Coaching Federation. A women business and leadership coach, master certified in leadership coach, and this is another a woman that coaching and mentoring is after her own heart, and we meet each other in that field very beautifully. Welcome, Jill, and thank you for being with us today, and thank you so much for representing us in Greece. Jill? Yes, Jill. While Jill is coming, also I want to tell you we're so sorry that we were a little bit delayed with the time. Yes, we can't hear you yet, Jill. Try again.
Yes, she must be here. She must be here.
Yeah, she's texting if we can hear her or not, but we can't hear her. So she's testing her. She's here.
We cannot see Jill, actually. We cannot even see her.
Okay.
Let's not panic.
Unmute me from Jill and Nicholas. Can we please unmute Jill? We can't see your camera neither, Jill.
I think because Jill used the wrong link, probably.
Okay.
The link was resent again.
Okay.
It's just a moment. We asked to...
One breathing exercise meanwhile, what about that?
Yes, so, that's a good idea, but only 30 seconds actually.
Okay, so just inhale from your nose, very gently, deeply, calmly. And in a situation of confusion, uncertainty, and a little bit of stress, exhale from your nose like you have all the time in the world and like everything is okay. Don't push it. Don't throw it just out. Just exhale kindly and nicely. Is Jill with us? We can do it again.
Yes, Jill is fantastic.
Okay. Welcome, Jill.
Thank you so much for this beautiful breathing exercise. I really want to congratulate all of you for doing such an amazing work. It's just mind-blowing, the people that you have brought together, everything that we're sharing. And I would love to say if anyone has any questions, please write them in the chat and we will forward them. And what I'm going to talk about is how to release the fear, releasing fear and actually going ahead and doing what we want to do. And I want to ask our amazing participants, are you a creative woman? And of course you are a creative woman because you're here, you're in the Creative Woman platform, and you're an exceptional woman. And this is the most important thing that we're bringing out there. We're bringing out our creativity. We're bringing out our innovation. We're bringing out all the knowledge, the skills and abilities that we have. And I know that each and every one of us have really worked very, very hard to achieve the level that we have achieved. And working with many women all over the world, I always am searching what differentiates the best from the rest. So what is the one thing that really supports the shift of being in the best, considered one of the best, from all the rest? What is this one thing? And what I've discovered is that mindset is what differentiates the best from the rest. And it's so important that we shift our mindset towards focusing on what we exactly want. And this is what I started doing on myself the past decades. This is what I'm doing with many of the women that I work. And I know that this is what you are working as well, on how to create and make the best possible mindset for yourself in order to differentiate yourself from the rest. But there's a very big but here. And this was a question that one of my teachers did to me, a very, very amazing mentor, a woman mentor that I admire, that she has an incredible business that is thriving. She has an incredible family that is thriving. And she asked me, Jill, are you interested or are you committed? And I think that this is the real deal here, to realize the level of commitment that each and every one of us have. Because when we're committed, then we release fear as much as possible, or we're finding ways to release fear. So I would love if you think about it. You know, are you interested or are you actually committed? The second thing that came up to my mind when I was, thinking, how can we release fear and actually making our wildest dreams come true? And I was thinking, how is it possible to release fear if, as science says, over 85% of women have the imposter syndrome, which means that no matter how much knowledge we have, no matter how much experience we have, we feel that we are not good enough for X. We're not good enough for this, for that. And this is so important for all of us to release and work on it. Work on it in a very, very deep level. Because this is what actually is holding us back, I believe. From seeing from my experience and working with women and listening to women, we do not 100% believe in ourselves. And it's very funny because I address this to you, and all of you are so successful. All of you have achieved incredible things. I mean, it's incredible, all the achievements that you have done. And on the other side, deep down, I believe, and I would love to hear from you, if you ever felt that you do not belong, if you ever felt that you're not doing it good enough, if you ever felt that you had the imposter syndrome. And one of the first exercises that I do with a woman that I work is this first key, as I say it, is to write down that I'm enough. And I would like to encourage you to write it down. I am enough. I am enough. And it's not only that, I am enough now, at this very moment. I don't need to take that degree. I don't need to do that seminar. I don't need to release 5 kilos. I don't need to do Botox. I'm enough now for anything that I want to achieve. The big difference with men, studies show that when they're not qualified for a job, a man will send his resume. A woman must be overqualified in order to send her resume. And this is something that it's about how our brain works. But I think that we have reached a point to understanding that if some opportunity comes towards our way, it's so important to embrace it and just grab it and feel that we're enough now, no matter what our ego mind is saying to us. Now, the second key for releasing fear and just going for things in business and in life is to actually be able and train our brain, because our brain is a muscle. Train our brain to see the opportunity. So what do you see in this picture? What do you see? Do you see a ball that is, oh, it's a missed ball? Or do you see the opportunity for someone to win and put the ball in the hole? It's incredible if you think about it. It's exactly like the half full glass of water. So by training our mind to actually see the opportunity, training the mind to actually see what is positive, training the mind to see that this is an opportunity for someone to win in a golf match, we understand that energy goes where attention flows. And again, science says that women mostly find out and check and realize what is going wrong. And this is our time to shift that, shift and realize that as soon as we train the muscle of our brain to check and go towards what's positive, what's going on correctly, then things are going to really, really transform. So focusing on our wins, writing down our wins, and saying what we have achieved, and not the million things that we feel we haven't achieved, is not only a way to skyrocket productivity, but it's a way also to increase self-worth and self-confidence. So I would like to invite you all amazing women to be committed and celebrate your amazing wins in a daily basis. And I'm sure that you have many in a daily basis. And I would love if you would write in the chat and share 2 wins that you have achieved in order to just get the energy out there flowing. I would love to read them in the chat. So these were my 2 very quick tips on how to release fear and how to go ahead and advance and just, do the step, whatever that step might be, and just do our best. We are enough, my beautiful creative woman, and it's so important to celebrate what we already achieved in order to increase productivity, increase self-confidence, and really understand how amazing we are. So I would like to thank all of you for being here. I would like to congratulate all of you for creating this amazing conference. And I thank you.
We thank you, Jill. We thank you for having the time to be with us in your very busy agenda. And thank you so much for making it to be here. And if you have any question for Jill, please write them in the chat and we will make them. We will deliver them to Jill and she will answer you, our chair in Greece and our dear friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great one. Continue. Let's go ahead.
Exactly. Let's do it together. Olga, back to you, my dear.
Thank you very much, Jill. Really, what a pleasure to be continuing working with you. And thank you very much for joining us today. We know that you had a very tricky day today. What a power. Always love your energy.